What's going on, guys? My name is Elves. Welcome to today's video. Now today we are playing against Dark Elves with Bretonnia. Now in my opinion, this matchup is actually in favor of Dark Elf, and this army is the reason why, because this is actually my army, and playing against this is like playing against myself. So I've been trying to test something with Bretonnia, because I think their infantry is really lackluster, and their knights really not that good against the unit we are showing on the screen, which is the Black Guards of Lagrand. Anyways, let's dive straight into the game and see how things gonna perform. So, looking at this army, we have 4 units of Dread Spears. Right behind them, 3 units of Black Guard of Lagrand. We have a Death Hag and Morasi on foot. Looking really familiar, right, guys? Because I actually showcased this army, I think a month before, maybe, against a very capable Bretonnia component, and they performed really well. And Uncle Shin is also a very good Dark Elf player, and I gave him this list, basically gave him this idea to have a hang of it, and he's actually playing this list into my Bretonnia, and I love it, because it's basically, because I always try to build something can tackle pretty much any kind of situation, and in this case I always try to build a Bretonnia list to counter what I build here, which is very hard, by the way. And also don't forget those 2 Dark Knights with shield Vanguard deployed behind the line, and are currently hiding in the woods. Anyways, so let's jump into my army. I have Mounted Yeoman Archers ×4. Now these guys, the scenario here is that they are very good at, they are actually one of the best missile cav in the game, but the thing is, they don't really do that much AP damage. So I'm not gonna use them to just basically melt down Dread Spears or Black Guards of Lagrand. That's impossible. However, they can do relatively well against Code 1 Knights, but still, Code 1 Knights are shielded, and they have 19 armor, so it's not like they walk in the park. The ideal situation for them, and also the reason why I picked them, are for Witch Elves, because one of the viable build for Dark Elves against Bretonnia is Witch Elves among the infantry. So basically, you can use Witch Elves to catch the knights, and you just kill the knights with spears and Black Guards, and also Code 1 Knights. Anyways, apparently my build doesn't have any Witch Elves, so that kinda mitigates the effectiveness of my Mounted Yeoman Archer play. And up in there, commanding the army, is King Luan Lianke, rocking pretty much all his kit, except the 9th shield. We have Sword of Crown, we have Stand Your Ground, Foe Seeker, Bluff Sons of Bretonnia, and the Ladies Champion. And on the ground, we have Grail Knights ×2, we have Defenders, and we have Companions. So awesome stuff. And then for my infantry, I have Spearsmen and Arms ×5, I believe. There you go. And also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Peasant Mobs. I like this kind of setup. I have 10 infantry to play around. And yeah, let's jump straight into the battle. Now, this is a very action-packed, because whenever I play Miso Cav, the actions in the game is just gonna catapult. So right now, as you can see, all the Mounted Yeoman Archers are targeting Code 1 Knights. That's pretty much the ideal situation for me to shoot at the moment, because nothing else really that acceptable for me so far. And then Code 1 Knights are turning sideways, which means these units can now shoot at the back of them. And now they are retreating, which means more missiles gonna shoot at the back. The shield is not gonna matter that much, but I think he's trying to dance a little bit, which is nice. And then set up like a 2x2, so two units shooting at this one, the other two shooting at this one. And I like this move to use Dread Spears to kind of scream the Mounted Yeoman archers away, because they have silver shield. They're gonna waste so many ammo onto those Mounted Yeoman archers. Now all my infantry are still staying put. I'm just trying to do some skirmish a little bit in the first before the infantry engages. So now I'm just trying to toss some ammunition onto the Black Guards of Lagrand, and also I'm setting up my knights here, and also back here to get some charge off probably soonish. And then archers are still just raining arrows onto these Cold War Knights, which is nice. And look at them, they're just barely outside the range of those Dread Spears. Oops, they're about to get in. Oh, never mind. And I'm gonna slow down things a little bit. And we're gonna see all this glory of the Grails. So I dived in with King Luan, and Grail Knights coming in, and pop Sword of Crown. There's gonna be a dead unit. And also I did a touch of damage with Grail Knights on this flank, and did a lot of damage, and now I'm gonna just spend them away, because Death Hag and Marathi coming in is gonna do a lot of damage. And that's a big I think Uncle Shin taught me later in the game, and he actually misclicked. I hate things happen like this, because that's a soul stealer onto one unit of Mounted Yeoman archers. Definitely not ideal situation, but I was very happy. There you go. I almost have a have a damsel Earthbar casted onto the ground as well. So yeah, it's a little bit laggy, and I always hate things like that happen in the game. So one of the spearsmen got routed. Oh my gosh! I almost missed this. That's another dive in with Luan and Grail Knights. Awesome stuff. Now they need to pull back. So these spears are a little bit out of position as well, and also I did some charge onto these two spears, and they need to pull out straight away. There you go. I like this charge from the Grail Knights. Did actually pretty good damage onto them, even though they're bracing. Now Dark Elves are advancing, which is something they should have done like a while ago, in my opinion. Because you really need to push to engage, because there you go, there's another charge at the back of the spears. And also I engaged Luan onto the Death Hag, which is also nice. So basically those Mounted Yeoman archer not gonna kill your entire army, and if you just actively push in the pace using your spears to scream. Oh, that's it. That's another huge charge from the scrolls onto the spears, and also defenders are charging in as well. Oh, these are companions. Now the glory, the full glory of the Cold Knights are charging back in, and they are getting targeted by all the peasant mobs, Mounted Yeoman archers, and they are about to get sideways charged by the defenders. There you go. They're not gonna have a great time, I should say, because they got mucked up by the peasants, and the companions are coming back in. Luan is here, and it's just a slaughter for those Cold War Knights. They're isolated, they get mucked up, and they're about to die. And here as well, these knights are fighting an uphill battle against all of these, but Black Guards of Lagrand is going to do a lot of damage onto my defenders. That's given. And also here, Cold War Knights are fighting 2 units of Grails, which is not ideal as well. And that's a big cast of Soul Stealer, which is exactly what I'm talking about in the first place, because this build is so devastating because of Marasi. Marasi can do something like this, like a big Soul Stealer onto 5 units, especially two of them were on my elite knights. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Here I need to do a retreat again, and my Bretonnia infantry is kinda failing, but I still have some reserves left. Still have 4 of them, which is gonna be doing something, I hope. And now the glory of Dark Elves are showing. I'm just trying to peel one more spearsman unit here to help them, and also these spears are doing a good job in terms of blocking them down. And these Code One Knights got baited in, which is awesome. Now I just need to do a good old sandwich from different directions onto these Code One Knights, and they should be taken care of with easily. And also this unit coming out of woods. I think I missed a big charge from those Dark Knights. Anyways, Bros are coming in sideways, charging onto the Code Ones, and the Code One Knights are not having a good day here. Marasi quickly got pulled in, and I need to get those Bro Knights and Damsel out of the way really quick. And I'm doing some consolidation here, which is awesome. I'm gonna get all the units tied up, basically consolidate here, and setting up another defensive line. We do have a unit of Dark Riders right behind us though, and here defenders and companions are about to charge into these guys, even though they are bracing, but they're still gonna take a lot of damage from the Grail charge. And I'm just trying to use my peasant mobs to buy more time here, basically. And I need to pull them back again because the 2 units of Black Guards here are gonna do a lot of damage if those knights are staying in a prolonged engagement. But I don't think I need to pull Lukin Luan away, because right now the Death Hack got routed. I need to keep her routing. Here I'm just trying to use my infantry to muck up those Dark Riders again, and yeah, that was very indecisive of me, because I have already routed 2 spearsmen at Death Hack, but I just did a full retreat because I think I'm just giving too much respect for 1 unit of Dark Riders. Look at how many units I have invested to just basically get rid of those Dark Riders, but I think I just sometimes value the mobility too much. And there you go, Bros charging in, and now this Dark Rider is gonna get basically completely wiped out. And now I'm gonna send in mounted Mirror Archers again, far away at those Black Guards of Lagrand. And also here I think Lukin Luan is gonna have no problem taking care of the Death Hack, even though it took him a while. And yeah, mounted Mirror Archers are just shooting away. Here Marathi and 2 units of spears and Black Guards, and also a Code One Knights are a little bit out of position here, and they were chasing the peasants. And now King Luan is in all his glory. Like, King Luan is always gonna be like a one-man army against the world. And defenders are coming in. There you go. And the popped Sword of Crow. And Grow Knights are coming in. There you go. The Grow charges are just always a wonderful thing to see. And more companions are coming in, more knights are coming in. And those Black Guards are not having a good day, for sure. Both of them got routed straight away. Just got 1 shot basically, because the power of Sword Crown is just a little bit too much for them. Now, with those 2 Black Guards gone, I don't think at this point there's a coming back for Dark Elves, even though Marathi and Black Guards of Legrand still gonna do a lot of hurt, but it's just not gonna be enough, in my opinion. and the spears are about to die out because they are fighting uphill battle here, and all the heavy knights are coming in. There you go. I almost cast another spell on the ground for some reason, because I remember this game was a little bit laggy, but yeah, it showed in the replay as well. And there you go, Luan Kingdom is coming in. Montezuma archers used up all their ammunition and now coming in as well. They're gonna compromise the charge and gonna set up a big charge in the back. And yeah, that's the game. So all the knights have performed really well. I like how defenders performed extremely well, and also grill charge is always a beautiful thing to watch. And multi-email archers, as I mentioned before, did not do a lot of damage, and they sure as hell did not kill any significant units at all. Look at the kill counts. So I think this army is by no means a bad army. It's just that I actually have a specially designed army to tackle my own Dark Elf list, and also I think a better suggestion for me would be keep all the infantry just really assisted with the Cold War Knights, because the way Uncle Shin played that game was pushing really aggressively with his cavalry, like in front of the infantry, and they ended up fighting by themselves against those knights, which is not an ideal situation. The ideal situation would be that your infantry engage those knights first, and then you muck them up after the fight already happened. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the cast. For now, Maracabos signing off.